Live. Eh, I'm your live. Okay, live now. Live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's stock selection with SGX. Hey, sorry, not SGX. It's I'm sorry, forgot to press play. Stock selection with Chart Nexus. Wow! Why my voice is all over the place? Okay. Okay, wait for more people to join us before we start the session. Okay, so I have prepared some stocks to discuss with you. If you can hear me, if you can see the streaming nicely, yeah, okay, Riga Teo, once I see you, I think everything is fine, right? Okay, hey, your avatar is very familiar, eh? 三国, right? 三国, huh? 吕布, huh? You use 吕布 as your avatar, is it, Riga? Romance of the Three Kingdom. I used to play the game last time. 三国演义. Hi, Benny. Lot Mobile. I'm so sorry. I belong to the old school. I don't play Lot Mobile. Okay, let's see how many of you are already on the line. Online, not on the line. Sorry. Okay, so I'm about to start. Just give me one moment. Okay, we have crossed 100 of you, so let's start tonight's session. Okay, tonight we are going to, as usual, review the Singapore stocks, Singapore Index, Strength Index. Okay, so I'm going to go to Singapore Strength Index first, STI first. We review what we have been talking about, those stocks first, and what is the state of the market before we talk about new lobang over here in the list here. How about this list of stock? Very exciting. Later we go through and see what are the opportunities this week. All right, so this is the STI index. More important is the strength index. Now, strength index, as you can see today, we bounces up. Okay, I didn't realize that last week we actually hit the high, so a lot of stocks pull back. You see, this is the highest of the year. This is the highest level of the year, which means 91% of the active stocks are going up. So when too many stocks are going up, no more stocks will go up. So it is time to pull back and rest. So it pulled back, it did, and it pulled back how many days? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 3 days before today go up again. Now, you must understand, right now we are in the middle of the US earnings season. So a lot of stocks, not a lot of stocks, a lot of action in the stock market is going to be bullish. It's going to be well supported, but you must pay attention to what happened after the earnings season, which is in May. Okay, in May. Usually they say sell in May, go away. So you have to watch out for that. We follow the candles and the volume. So if there's nothing to worry about, then just hang on to what we have. Okay. So once again, we have hit the highest level of 2021 and it has pulled back, and today it rallied up. Now the thing is, this bounce today, right? Does it mean that everything is fine? No more danger? So later we'll go through some stocks and then to understand what stocks have bounced today. Okay, and what is their volume? Volume is the commitment of the buyers. So if there are not a lot of stocks with high volume, likely this bounce is not sustainable, and that is where we have to watch out for. Okay, so that is for Singapore Strength Index. Very straightforward today. Now for the members, we were talking about Strength Index yesterday. Okay, we were looking at the index like this. So I was saying, okay, don't worry, it is just a pullback. Okay, green zone pullback is very normal. As you can see, pullback, go up, pullback, go up, pullback, go up, pullback, go up again. So more importantly, you must understand the context of where are we now. If this pullback happens in May or happens at the end of February, I'll be more worried. If it happens at the end of February, January already start to come down. Okay, so I'll be more worried because the earning season is over. There is we are missing the catalyst for the stocks to be well supported. So therefore, I'll be more worried. Once we are in the earning season, we can give it a little bit more flexibility that it can bounce up, right? So that is how we use this strength index. So a lot of our stocks bounce up today, which is good news. Okay, so we take a look at what are the stocks. So right now, let me go back to the stock individual stocks. Okay, so last week we talked about a few stocks in the Wednesday event. Now I'm not going to talk about the Monday event. Monday is closed door event only for members. So I'm not going to talk about the GKE, the Thai Beverage, the Sing Medical, and so on. But we want to focus on the Wednesday. Last Wednesday we talked about Costco Corp. So let's take a look at Costco. Now you have to pay attention to this one stock, Costco Corp. Sorry, Costco Shipping changed name already. Okay, now Costco last Wednesday we are at last Tuesday, 6th of April. So 6th of April, let's recap. 6th of April. This is 6th of April. So on that night, Costco was picked up by our screener. So you were taught to look out for buyer in control, am I? Whether the chart is buyer in control or not. So this is the rally going up. And then what is the stock doing? Guys, what is the stock doing over here? Come, someone tell me, please. Is the stock trending up, or is the stock in consolidation, or is the stock downtrend? Now, stock can only move in 3 directions. So you tell me, is it consolidation? Is it uptrend, or is it downtrend? Guys, just from November all the way to April. I prefer interactive, so I will ask question and then you participate. Like this, 一唱一和，一唱一和，演唱会就这么完美了啦。Okay, so I will just hang around and wait for your response. Now, it's very important you understand this first part because later we are going to go through the list of stock, then we can go through faster. Oh, I have got Gerald Wong say uptrend, Crystal Pay consolidating, Regal say sideways. Like who else? Who else want to participate? Slow uptrend, Daryl Chong, slow uptrend. Slow uptrend. Okay, like I would say it's sideways consolidation. Okay, sideways consolidation. If it is uptrend, right, it should be very obviously going up. Like, well, you want to find uptrend for Costco, also not easy, you know. Like that. This is uptrend. Okay, this part is like that, is uptrend. Pull back, go up. Pull back, go up. Pull back, go up. Also, this is uptrend, but we are not there anymore. So we come back here. So this is consolidation, guys. Consolidation. 一晃就晃到2011年. Okay, let me come back to, okay, right. So this is consolidation. Okay, so during this consolidation, okay, before, okay, this is 6th of April last Tuesday. So we were looking at Costco. We say, okay, during the consolidation, you want to know, is the buyer still in control or not? Correct or not? Buyer still in control or not? So you can take a look at the volume spike. Now, for those of you who are new to this webinar, if you're new to this webinar, please comment new. I want to see how many of you are new here. Those of you who have come here before, you comment old, old, OLD. New, you comment new, NEW. If Flint 10 is new, New Kerhua, oh, Daryl, oh, I know, all of you are old. Yeah, Daryl, I know you are a member. Oh, wow, so many old people. Today, so many pioneer generation. So many Merdeka generation, pioneer generation. Elaine Lang new. Okay, so there's only a few of you are new, huh? Only a few of you are new. So that means you haven't helped me share this webinar out to more people enough. Also, can you help me share this video out to people who may be interested to learn how to read chart, how to look for stocks. Okay, so tonight we will 以股释油啦，以股释油。So let's continue. So for those of you who are new, I'm going to just touch on the basics so that you can follow throughout the seminar tonight. So this is green and red bar is the transaction volume. So it will tell you the total number of units, the shares transacted on this day. So for example, if you see where my cursor is, okay, this is where the volume number is. Okay, so this 18.3 million would mean that Costco Corp on the 15th of December has traded a total number of shares of 18.3 million. Okay, 18.3 million. So that is the transaction volume of the day. So when you open up a chart, you want to know whether this stock is BIC or not. All you need to do is to look at the volume spike. Now, what do I mean by volume spike? It means that with your eye, you look at the chart right here, you are able to see the high and the low very easily, very obvious. So once you're able to see it very obvious, then you look up, like for example, this volume spike, white candle. Now, white and black candle, what does it mean? White candle would mean that the stock closed higher, way higher than the opening price, which means that there are a lot of buying in the stock. It only through buying of shares can the share price close higher and away from the low or from the open. Okay, so therefore you get a white candle. For example, on this particular candle, I'm going to zoom in for you. This candle, you can see it opens at 255. Okay, this is the price scale, 255. Now 255 close at 28. It require buying 255, buy up 260, buy up 265, buy up 270, and so on until it closed at 280. So in order to have a white candle, it requires buying. This is very key to price action trading. Okay, so those of you who are new, take note. Now, black candle is the inverse. Okay, so if the stock opens at 275, it is unable to trade higher and the price fall. Price only can fall through selling. People keep selling down. To me, the sellers are stronger. Keep selling down from 275 to 270 to 265 to 260, 260 to 255, and so on. So this is called a black candle. Okay, so now you know what is white candle, what is black candle. So white candle generally means buying, black candle means selling. So this is the basic that you must know in order to follow the content tonight. Okay, so I want to come back to this consolidation zone. Okay, so after the stock went up, this is before it goes up on 6th of April. You take a look at the chart. Now, whenever you see volume spike, you saw the candle is white. Okay, you saw the candle is white. So my question to you is, why when it's black candle, volume is lower? When it's white candle, volume is higher. So what does this mean to you? What does this mean to you? Does it mean that there are more buyers, or does it mean that there are more sellers? Think about it. Okay, after you think, you process the information, you will remember. More buyers. Huager say more buyer, BIC, yeah, buyer in control. Yes, that's right. Okay, so more buyer in control. So therefore, the next candle over here. So now I am going to just zoom into this last candle so that you can see the significance of this last candle on 6th of April that night. You can see that after a strong white candle, the volume fall lower. Okay, this tells you that the buyers are still in control, and the next day, boom, hallelujah. The stock pop up with very strong transaction volume. Okay, the normal high volume okay, is only 18 million, is only 20 million. This day on Wednesday last week is 130 million. Okay, so you can see buyer in control. After breakout happened, it happened with very high volume. So this was one stock we discussed last week. So right now you can see the stock has pulled back again on lower volume. Okay, on lower volume. So this is the technical chart of Costco shipping, which we covered last week, but I just want to highlight this to you that this BIC on the chart is very advantageous if you know how to spot. Okay, so Costco was one stock we spotted, and we also have, okay, before we talk about other stock, now the next thing about Costco that you need to know before you are interested to take the trade. Now this is called chart, technical reading. What is the price doing? Are there more buyer? Are there more sellers? All these important information you can only pick it up through chart reading. Now the next thing is, what is this company about? Okay, what business is it doing? You can find out the industry over here: marine, freight, and logistics. So this is the industry Costco is in. It's no longer building ships. Those of you who are from the 2006 to 2008 era, I'm sorry to inform you, Costco has already changed. They no longer build ships. They are now doing marine logistics. Okay, now market cap and all this. So these are the information. Now this is the health check. The health check is based on the annual reports. So you have got operational, cash flow, debt level of the company, whether the company is profitable or not, or how profitable is the company, and the financials. Okay, so this is giving you a very quick peek into the fundamentals of this company, so that in one look you know whether this company is good or bad. So of course, you look at this, it is not really something to shout about, nothing fantastic about this company. You want to find good company like Union Gas, you can see Union Gas, the health check is all green. This is what we like. Okay, you can see some other stock. Who else is green? I think Fortress Mineral, a stock we're going to talk tonight, is also green. Yeah, it's also green. Okay, so these are the good stocks. Now, Costco Corp is not that it's not a good stock. It is just that the financial isn't as strong yet. Now, don't forget, before the pandemic, right, it is already in a downtrend since 2018, already in a downtrend. So after the pandemic, it starts to go up because I don't know whether to say that they are lucky or not, but because there was a sudden demand for the shipping, okay, sudden demand for the shipping for the marine logistics, okay, so therefore the business registered growth. Okay, you can see there are, how come my Q4 is missing? So there are earnings. This company turned profitable since yeah, can't see from here. Okay, it has turned profitable since few years ago, but it's not doing a earnings growth per se. Okay, but what you need to know is Costco Corp, at least it is a profitable company. Okay, it's a profitable company. So therefore, when you buy Costco, you are actually looking forward. Now, stock price represent what the market thinks of the stock going forward. We are already looking at next quarter, next half a year. We are not talking about the past. We're not talking about the past. Okay, the financial performance already known. The share price is reflecting what's going to happen in the future. So by a big rally of such scale, the market is pricing in a very strong Q4 2020. Okay, the second half of the year 2020. So therefore, if you buy Costco, you need to know how the company is going to perform in terms of earnings. You need to know whether is it going to be strong or going to be weak. That is something you need to pay attention to. Okay, so this is a fundamental where it will give you more information of such. All right, so this is the complete analysis on this Costco Corp, Costco Shipping. So now we are going into the other stock as per discussed last week. Let me see. Okay, Thai Beverage first. We talk about Thai Beverage first. Thai Beverage, we also spoke about it. We saw the BIC. Okay, we saw the BIC last week. Okay, you can see that there are a lot of volume spike, white candle, pullback, lower volume. I wish this volume is much lower, but isn't. Okay, but because of this not so low volume selling, you expect the price to go down, but it didn't go down, and it broke out on this day, which is the Monday, 5th of April is Monday. So Tuesday, it starts to pull back until today. Okay, pull back until today. So for this stock, Thai Beverage, what is the stock doing currently? We call it the RTS strategy. Okay, RTS, which is the resistance turns support right here. 755. Okay, 755, 760 is the last resistance. So it broke out, Now it retests as a support. Now it is still on the way down, so we do not know whether it will be supported or not. But guess what? Okay, when you want to use this strategy, right, you need to be aware that the stock can either undershoot or it can overshoot. Okay, so right now you see the stock really pull back all the way and totally traded at the 755, the lower number of this support zone. So Thai Beverage likely is going to do an overshoot. Now I wish the stock is very straightforward, come down 3 day and continue to fly up, but this is not what the stock is doing. So we need to apply some further analysis, so that we are able to understand what the stock is doing. So firstly, it is pulling back. Okay, so we expect it to do an overshoot. So after the overshoot is done, that is where we expect it to achieve a higher low. Now this is not my arrow is here. This is the first low. Then we expect a second low over here, which is higher than this low. Okay, higher than this low, then it will continue to trend up nicely. Now, what is the catalyst for Thai Beverage to trend up nicely? Like I said, when you trade, you must always know what the stock is doing. So let's say if it starts to go up from here, we expect to break into the new high, okay, and keep doing this higher high, higher low. This is an uptrend, okay, but everything 起头难 that means start from this first low, we don't know when it will form. So you need to watch out for the next few candles. Today is Tuesday, so you got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to give you a very high volume. Sorry, this one a bit obscene. To give you a very high volume, okay, and then a very white candle, something like this. Okay, to signify that the stock has turned up. Okay, so that is what our anticipation is for Thai Beverage. Now, this is only on the daily chart. So you also need to consult the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart. Once you go to the weekly chart, you understand, what is this Thai Beverage doing? It actually has a, what is this pattern, guys? What is this pattern? Is it a bullish or bearish pattern? This candle. What is this candle? Right? Someone tell me. Bearish. Shooting star. That is right. So generally, this is not a very positive sign. Okay. Last week, there is a shooting star on Thai Beverage. So for shooting star, you have to be careful. It means that the stock can fall down further. Okay, can pull back further. Like this. Wow, sweet. Here got one example for you. Like this. Then 完蛋了. Then you have to get trapped for 2 months, 3 months before it goes up again. Okay, so this is the shooting star that nobody like to see. So for those of you who are in Thai Beverage, you have to keep a lookout whether it will start to bounce up or not. Otherwise, if this happen, 完蛋了. Okay, so how do you avoid this? How do you avoid this? Okay, so you have to first understand the context. Okay, the context that we have broken out from a base. Okay, with this high volume breakout. So what it's doing now is a pulling back to retest as an RTS. So unless this RTS fail, now how does the RTS fail looks like? Okay, it will continue to pull. Okay, and come back to this support level. Now then, this will be a RTS fail, and it will go back into the range. But from my experience, if a stock were to fail, it will fail with a long black with high volume and immediately crashes below this resistance turn support line. Okay, so very unlikely this Thai Beverage is going to come here and try the 72 cents again. Okay, now if this stock really shall come down and test 72, what are your options? Okay, what are your options? So as a trader, you can either get the hell out earlier, or you can hang on to the share and wait for the 72 to be tested successfully and then form another setup before you buy more. Okay, so that is how you can trade Thai Beverage going forward. Question by Mel. Can it consider starting to form a head and shoulder pattern? Head and shoulder. I do not think it looks like a head and shoulder. Now, a head and shoulder, like that, right? Where's my pen? This is the head. This is the shoulder, right? Okay. Now, if it goes down from here, yeah, it is a head and shoulder. But because of this peak, right, it doesn't look like it's going to do it anymore. Okay, so therefore, I do not think it's a head and shoulder pattern. The other catalyst for Thai Beverage that you need to know is they are pending an IPO announcement. Okay, IPO announcement. So there is a catalyst, positive catalyst for this stock to go up. Now, I have drawn a similar comparison with Wilmar. Okay, before the IPO, okay, Wilmar also came down. It came down before it. Okay, this is the IPO. I remember. Instead of going up, the stock sold down, and then it come down before it's embarked on this wonderful rally. So I read the analyst report on Thai Beverage. If the IPO were to proceed, Thai Beverage will receive a re-rating. So the re-rating of the price is significantly higher than what we are looking at now at 755. It's going to be more than 755. So we are waiting for that catalyst to happen for Thai Beverage. So IPO is just one of the positive catalysts that we are looking for. The other thing about Thai Beverage that you want to understand is the business fundamentals. The earnings, okay, the earnings of Thai Beverage is growing. Okay, you can see the TTM is growing. Okay, quarterly wise, it is doing, it's profitable. Okay, it's profitable. Although we like the trending one, but what you must know from Thai Beverage, at least this is not a money losing company. So by buying Thai Beverage, you are waiting for the IPO. You are also expecting a good Q2 2021 earnings to come into to be reported by the company. Okay. Now, if I do the 10% growth, 10% growth of this EPS, which means that, okay, this is my PIPS table. So what we are forecasting here is if Thai Beverage, if Thai Beverage announce a Q2 2021 earnings of 10%, just 10% more than Q1 2021, okay, we could be looking at a share price of 79 cents. Okay, 79 cents. That is how we can use this pips and this 10% gain as a target. Okay, that at least we are now 75, 755. Shit, my tongue is tight today. 75.5 cents. Okay, if the next earnings you report 10% growth, it should be trading at 79 cents. So that is the target we are looking for. Okay, so Lee was saying Thailand have this sharp despite in COVID cases. Yeah, I read the news today. I think 5,000 over COVID cases, right? So yes, in fact, Lee is right. If Thai start to close again, but I think there's no country that completely closed anymore. I don't think any country can afford to close completely. So right now they are only closing by district or by province or by state, just like what our neighbor is doing. So now it's like Selangor and Terengganu. Some of the states are closed, while some are having more freedom. So that is what we can expect from Thai. And also, I heard if you drink alcohol, right, it's a natural 杀菌那个酒精可以杀菌。How do I say in English? Alcohol can kill germs. So maybe can help in the. Okay, rubbish. That one is a 笑话 rubbish. Okay, like we talk serious. So that is Thai Beverage. Okay, now the other stock is OAJ, Fortress Mineral. Now, Fortress Mineral is also a stock that we have. Intruder alert. See me see intruder alert. What happened? Got intruder, meh? Where? Okay, never mind. Let's come back to this. Now, Fortress Mineral is also a stock that has been discussed in this webinar for quite some time, since March. Okay, so generally it is buyer in control. Just that I highlighted last week that this is not usual. 1st of April is not usual. The April Fool's Day, Fortress Mineral give us a high volume black candle, telling you that there are a lot of selling. Okay, on this day, it has broken the pattern of the past. Okay, let me recap this. Broken the pattern of past. So this is something I always watch out for. You can see that every time there's BIC, there wasn't any long black candle with high volume. So this is the first time it has appeared, but thankfully the stock didn't go lower. Okay, you can see the stock starts to, go sideways instead. So this sideways is consolidation. Now, I always love to see consolidation with low volume. This is what I always call it the stopping volume. Stopping volume. So once you see the stopping volume, today is a great day. Okay, it continue its uptrend with a white candle with increasing volume as compared to the previous day. Now, but this is not a time to celebrate yet because, okay, now let me explain to you why. Because this is just a small little white candle volume. Tomorrow, if it continue to go up with increasing volume, then I say the worry, the seller over here has been overcome by the buyers. Otherwise, if this stock starts to go sideways again, then there's nothing to celebrate about. Okay, for those of us who have OAJ, right, you have to watch out for the next few candles because this is the first time buyers step back into Fortress Minerals after this selling. So we want to see the momentum continue. If the momentum never continue, it means that the sellers here are very powerful. This could be the second peak before it starts to pull back. Also, watch out for it. Wait, let me check the Malaysia steel counters. Presta still looks good. So still looks good. Okay. So therefore, Fortress Minerals still look good. Now we check the weekly chart. Okay, when you go to the weekly chart, there you will see a lot of weakness. Now, what do you mean by weakness? Okay, when the stock is going up, you don't want to see lower volume. So therefore, this week, right, better to have as high volume as 6.9 million on the weekly chart. Then everything is very normal. Otherwise, if you keep going up with low volume, sooner or later the bubble will burst and then the price will pull back suddenly. Boom. Then you jialat. Okay, so that is Fortress Minerals for you. Now, business side, the steel industry in Malaysia is making a lot of progress in their earnings, a lot of growth in their earnings. Next quarter, we still expect the earnings to be growing for them. So therefore, Fortress Mineral is the right company to trade if you are interested to tap onto the steel rally. Okay. So this is the health check. Health check, you can see all green, fantastic health check based on the annual report. So no problem on that. And next thing is, this is the type of company I like. Growing. Okay. Quarterly is also trending up. So this is what I like. Then I go down. I go down to this pips table. Now, if Fortress Mineral make just 10%, okay, or above this last earnings, this debt, 10% above its last earning, which I think Q4 2021 shouldn't be a problem. I think shouldn't be a problem because the demand for steel and the steel price are all trending higher. So if that is no problem, then the 10% should be easily achieved, which is 36 cents. Now, if God's willing, this company managed to make like 30-40% gain in the EPS, then you could be looking at 43 cents. Also, 40 cents first. 40 cents, very kanchong. We watch whether 40 cents can break or not. If you can break 40 cents, Jose, we know that the earnings should be good. Market is buying up in anticipation. Remember, the stock price is a reflection of the market expectation going forward. Going forward. Okay, so that is OAJ for you. Okay, so that are the few stocks that I wanted to cover with you as an update from last week. Now, the next thing I want to talk about will be, let me see, the COVID stocks. Okay, the COVID stock, Metex, Riverstone. Okay, maybe Metex, Riverstone. Let me see. Actually, I saw Riverstone inside here. Yep, Riverstone inside there. So, okay, later it will come down to this list. Okay, so now from the past 34 minutes, okay, from the past 44 minutes, I have explained to you how to read the chart, how to read the candles, how to see the fundamentals. Now, I just want to check if you guys are ready to move on to the results. Okay, if you're ready to move on to the results, comment yes. These results are the list of stocks triggered from the strategy price pullback. Okay, price pullback. I'm not doing the trend master because the list is very long, so I just do the price pullback just to give a little bit of tipsy for the public over here. Thank you for your response, guys. Thank you for your response. 伟聪，哇，打华语啊。Okay. Hey, I find it very okay. I don't know whether my observation is right or not. It seems like tonight 全部都是华人是吧？我没有看到印度和马来同胞嘞，没有看到，我只看到全部华人。如果 if you do not understand Mandarin, right, please let me know, because then I will start to use my Singlish. It's very tiring to speak perfect English, you know. It's very tiring. I have to choose my word. I have to dig into my vocab, my grammar. I have to check. Wow. So I will just feel free and talk. Okay. Bernard. Bernard, you cannot speak Mandarin, Oh, oops. Okay, so like 40 minutes. So now we'll go through the result. Okay, first of all, we have to check the chart. Do we see BIC or not? Okay. Now, once I open this chart, I saw these two of candle of interest. Okay. Now this is good. It's pulling back with low volume. Then we saw this. Okay. We saw this. Hey, Du Ching, Kohui, all of you are here. Tonight is SGX, not Bursa leh. Tomorrow, then you all come, not today. You can see, bipolar, Singapore stock so bullish. Okay, so let's continue. So, but right now over here, that is where the confusion comes in. Okay, the pullback in the price doesn't come with very obvious low volume. So I will skip this stock. Furthermore, this is a newly IPO stock, and I do not have the right hand side, the fundamental data for me to understand the company. So I will skip. China Sunsine. China Sunsine. Okay, you zoom out. Okay, you see that this is going up. After that, it's stuck over here, consolidation. So consolidation right here, you can see from here onwards. Okay, from here onwards, you should be able to see buyer in control. BIC. Okay, BIC, and now it pulls back. Now, the thing is, I prefer to trade stocks that are in the consolidation. That means if I were to buy China Sunsine, I would want to buy it here, not here. This one is like after it moves up, if it doesn't continue to go up, it's not a very strong stock. Immediately it pull back. So these are the kind of stock I'm very worried about. You can see every time it trend up, right? It will pull back, then it will trend up, it will go hard. So it will go hard. So this one is like, it's better to apply the strategy to buy low instead of buy the VT for this company, China Sunsine. Okay, now the fundamentals. Okay, if you look at the fundamentals, TTM, you can see there is a uptick in the earnings, small uptick. Let's go to the quarterly and see. Quarterly, you can see a more visible uptrend. So this China Sunsine is actually having this earnings growth that I am looking for. Okay, looking for that earnings growth that I'm looking for. So this is something good. Now I come down to the 10% projection. 10% projection is about 54 cents. So second projection is 59. So it's all very close to the current trading price. So I'll prefer to wait for it to pull back more. Okay, the best is like that. The best is like that. This is easier to trade. Let me show you. This is easier to understand. Can you see? It is more obvious, the high and low volume over here. So I like the stock. If the stock trades sideways with very obvious volume, high and low for me to see, then it makes buying at this breakout easier. Okay, easier. So I prefer this kind of setup. Now, this kind of 2-day setup, I will give it a miss. So, 顺便看一下 weekly chart. Weekly chart is sui. Weekly chart last week, okay, what I like about the weekly chart is last week you could see the weekly candle is up. Okay, so the context is it's come after this wonderful rally, 4 weeks of rally, rest 2 weeks. This week, last week continue to go up. So this week, okay, this week should go up lah. This week should go up based on what I see here. this way it should go up. So it has got a very meaningful resistance at 58 cents. So if it can crack 58 cents, I think it can go up all the way into the 60s, okay, for China Sunsine. So let's reconsider properly again. Okay. Now, if you want to trade China Sunsine, okay, China Sunsine, the strategy to use will be the VT strategy, guys. For members, VT strategy. VT strategy, okay, VT strategy, because right now it's pulling back. Okay, if the VT happen and it doesn't pull back further and the VT happen, you have to use the VT to muscle to buy this stock. Okay, otherwise you use the smarter way to buy low as it starts to pull back and then consolidate. So that is for China Sunsine. Since CMMC Gold Mine not interested. Fu Yu is a good stock, but it is very slow, so I'm not interested. Grand Venture semiconductor related. Okay, but if I want to trade semiconductor stock, I will pick my 4 Heavenly Kings for the semiconductor, not this Grand Venture. Grand Venture annual reports wise, you can see my system flag as red, so this is good enough for me to give it a miss. Okay, so you can check the earnings, though it's trending up, but it hasn't overcome the bearishness in the annual report. Right, I think I will still give it a miss. There are so many better stocks out there, so Grand Venture for semiconductor is definitely not my cup of tea yet. Furthermore, there is no BIC. Okay, there's no BIC, so I skip. Hong Leong Asia. Okay, Hong Leong Asia. Now, Hong Leong Asia, right now at this green arrow is telling you that it satisfies the rule, the criteria. But if you zoom in, guys, if you zoom in, the best time to buy is actually here. Okay. Can you see from, okay, this is the pullback. So whatever happened here is no longer relevant. So from here onwards, I want you to pay attention to this. Now, by looking at this candles range, since that low over here goes up into a new trend, can you see the BIC or not? BIC. If you can see the BIC, okay, comment BIC. If you cannot see, you comment no. You comment no. Okay, can you see there's a BIC over here, Hong Leong Asia? As you are giving me your reply, I'm looking at the US market. Nasdaq, wow, is up 0.8%. Okay, so the semiconductor stock should have good chance tomorrow. But very frustrating are the Bursa tech stocks until today still don't want to move. Very big check, very frustrating. BIC 係啦 correct 啦 BIC especially guys, where is the place where I especially like 非常喜欢就是这边，我这边我非常喜欢。 Why? Because buyer come in, you have got 2 days of very low volume. It is telling you that the buyers are definitely in control and it starts to go back up. So this chart is very, very obvious. Now, fundamental. Now, of course, it has already gone up, so I won't chase. Now, the next thing is the fundamentals. Okay, you can see the earnings. Earnings is trending up, trending up. Now, this is something I want to summarize for you. If you can find a stock whose earnings is growing and growing, growing quarter after quarter, the stock should be trending up. Okay, the stock should be trending up. So this is what you want to pay attention to. Look for this kind of stock. Earnings is trending up, then it makes it very easy to apply technical analysis. It will work. Now, a lot of people try technical analysis by themselves, reading books, going to the internet to find out how, and they always have mixed results. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. The secret is look at the stock you are trading. If the stock has got no reason to go up, no matter how much your moving average your MACD your buyer in control, will all fail one. Okay, will all fail one. So that is how you differentiate between good setup and bad setup. Focus on the company first. Earnings going up, it is more forgiving. Even if you are someone who doesn't like to cut loss, okay lah, this one here. Okay, this one, these levels, even the blind, even the beginner will know that this is the support level. Okay, I put it here. Even, okay, at this point, you will look back and you see 725 is the support. Anybody who knows a little bit of technical analysis will tell you, this is a support lor, 对咯, bounce one time, bounce two time, 对咯, support lor. So when support break, Ayo, Tom, textbook say cut loss, or you cut already, right? You're very happy, man. Oh, hang, I'm very disciplined trader. I cut loss. Oh, but guess what? After some time, ding, 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 you will cry until no tears. And when this happen to you a few more times, you will lose confidence. You will not dare to look at the stock market. You don't dare to hit the buy button anymore. Correct or not? Happened to you before or not? If happened to you before, comment yes. That is how people fail in applying technical analysis, Anyhow cut loss, cut already, bounce up like that. Wow, sway. It's not you sway. It is because you don't know. It's not because you sway. It's because you don't know. Or you cannot put 1 or 2 beats below the support and cut. I said many times, this one, right? You think only you know how to see support, man? What word should I use to be more correct? The smart money also know. So sometimes they will purposely drive the stock low to collect before it step right back up, and then you look very silly. Okay, so from today onwards, quit this bad habit. Don't go and trade using this support line lah. 1 bit, 2 bit below the support, go and cut loss, cut until you cry seriously. Okay, so that is for Hong Leong Asia. Now, let's take a look at Innotech. Now, Innotech is also a stock. Only one song can represent my feeling towards this Innotech, which is the Andy Lau's 我和我追逐的梦擦肩而过. Okay, I keep missing this stock because I do not dare to buy this stock based on its lousy earnings. Okay, this is only 1 quarter of goodness. I am pretty sure the next quarter it should be reporting something more normalized. So therefore, up to today, I still dare not buy. Since the start of the year until now, okay, February, March, we saw it 2 times, and finally it still go up. Also, this one is a stock I don't understand, so I still do not trade it. But if you look at the chart, right, why does it come to my attention? It's because of the BIC. Okay, let me find for you. So this is going, okay, this is the whole bloody uptrend. There isn't any consolidation or any significant pullback out. So if I were to, walao, this uptrend start from when? COVID. Okay, never mind. We look at this part. Okay, from here onwards. Now, this is what we call BIC chart. BIC chart. Okay, so this chart is confirmed BIC, and the earnings wise is where it doesn't convince me. So therefore, I always give it a miss. Miss until the stock also miss me, went up. Okay, so those of you who traded this stock by yourself, you saw it BIC and you traded it, this is valid lah. So if you use the chart this way, you are right. Okay, it is showing BIC. Let's see, the 10% gain is 78 cents. Okay, so it is now trading near the 10%. 20% will be 86 cents. So there are still more upside. But of course, over here, no more lah. If it pulls back again near this gray line, uptrend line, maybe I will consider. If the BIC is still there. But it has become so obvious, also must think. Riverstone. Okay, now Riverstone has broken its downtrend line curse. Okay, the downtrend line curse. Let me show you. Downtrend line curse. Now, this is the downtrend line curse that cursed the whole gloves industry. Okay, and significantly, it has broken out 4 days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days ago. Let me just focus on this candle. 4 days ago. This is where, if you understand the Supermax, the top glove, the Hata over at Bursa, you will know, okay, there are foreign buyers coming in to sapu the glove stocks in Bursa. Also, the glove stocks, the COVID-19 plays in Singapore also got inspired, especially this Riverstone, Matex. Usually, I haven't seen the chart yet, but I saw BIC in Matex. Later, we go through Matex. Right now, we focus on Riverstone first. So Riverstone, you could see it broke the downtrend line. Now, after a stock break the downtrend line, you expect RTS. So what it is doing right now is RTS. So after this RTS, I expect Riverstone to continue to trend higher. Will it okay cause another false alarm? Will it do another false alarm? Okay, this is fully what do you call that? It is fully capable of doing a false breakout. Okay, it is fully capable of doing a false breakout. So if you were to take the Riverstone trade, you must take it with your eyes wide open because it has failed so many times. Okay, it has failed so many times, but because this is the first time it break and stay above, I am giving it the benefits of the doubt that this time may be real. This time may be real. Earnings wise, I think I don't have to introduce you to Riverstone. Fantastic earnings, fantastic fundamentals, TTMs growing, quarterly confirm growth, spike up some more. Okay, so this is the 10%, 463. So it had 463 cannot get it. I think there is a stock split in Riverstone. Yeah, stock split 1-for-1. Okay, 1-for-1. So you have to divide by 2. Divided by 2 is 231, something about 231. So it is now doing 130 only. You know. Plenty of upside, guys. Okay, so this is the first time, okay, after so long, I tried on Riverstone. So this is one of my try. And the other stock that you want to pay attention to is Matex. Matex, okay, now this is where it starts to consolidate sideways. Now, Matex doesn't do gloves, you know. 很冤枉 no. Matex 西北冤枉. It doesn't do gloves. It do medical supplies. Okay. So all the Riverstone, UG, they are doing gloves except Matex, medical supplies. So of course you know lah, during the pandemic, a lot of medical supplies need to be used up. So their earnings also spike up. Their earnings also spike up. It means that they are making more and more money. 10% what? Okay, this is 50%. Let me change to my 10% wise 121. So it's now doing 97. Upside is there. But again, all the COVID related stocks are hammered and caps depressed since October last year. Okay, October last year. So right now, what you're looking at this Matex is this part over here. Okay, do you see BIC or not? That is the more crucial thing. So I want to highlight this portion only, not the two long black candle. Because after two long black candle, it looked like a final flush and then it's now trading sideways. Okay, consolidating. So doing this consolidating, just like the earlier chart, do you see BIC? Do you see BIC? Liu, iFast confirm iFast is like 水果之王啊 iFast is like 水果之王猫山王 confirm. Okay, so Matex, do you see BIC? If you see BIC, comment BIC. BIC. Yes. See a lot of you put BIC. Okay, great. So you can see, Matex also got BIC. Riverstone also show you a breakout of RTS, doing an RTS right now. So these glove stocks in Singapore, COVID stock in Singapore, maybe, it's time to trust them for once. After 6 months, maybe this is the time you can trust them for once. Also, on time, on target, carry on. You see how you want to trade this stock. Okay, right now, what is it doing? It is pulling back with lower volume. So it's clearly showing you the BIC. The most obvious resistance is 103, but I don't like to trade obvious resistance. If I want, right, I will take before it break the resistance. That is called the VT strategy, guys. VT strategy. Okay, members, you should know VT strategy. So this will be better. Okay, this will be better. And let's take a look at the weekly chart. Do we see BIC? Weekly chart 就没有这么明显啦。Weekly chart only last week you saw the buyer step back in. This week if continue, then it will be 水水. Okay, so that is Matex for you. I haven't checked UG, so let me take a look at UG. I only added Matex and Riverstone into my watch list. Hey, UG also the same. So all of them actually move the same. You see? All of them actually move the same. But if you compare the chart wise, right, it's very obvious. Okay, actually all of them has got this BIC candle. BIC candle. Okay, so earnings wise, glove stock confirm up lah. So I don't have to mention this to you. Okay, so UG. So your options, you have got UG, you have got Matex, you have got Riverstone. These are the three I traded before during the 2020 pandemic. So the rest like Street Trank lah, Aspen lah, those are the new ones that I never pay attention to. So in fact, they should move together. So if you can just get one of them, good enough, right? You don't have to buy all of them. Correct or not? So I give you these three, you go and take a look at the chart, it should be good enough. So this is for the COVID place. Okay, so the idea came from Riverstone. Since Riverstone has a pattern, so we confirm with the rest of the stock in the same industry. SIA Engineering, let's take a look. Wow, SIA Engineering, okay, so this is the pullback. This is the major correction before a new uptrend is born. So from this point onwards, okay, from this point and before, we are not interested because it has already happened. So what we're interested to happen is during this upward movement, do you see BIC? I think it's very obvious, right? The BIC is very obvious, right? Correct, guys? Okay, so therefore, SIA Engineering confirm got BIC. Earnings-wise, we don't expect to make money because the SQ is not flying. So therefore, it is more of a post-pandemic play. Okay, post-pandemic play. Leo Ng is asking about Top Glove. Now, Top Glove, I personally will just observe and use it as a proxy for the rest of my glove play. Why? It's because Top Glove has got a lot of negative news. Okay, what negative news am I referring to? The US custom lah. The US custom likes to confiscate Top Glove's goods. So many companies, only Top Glove kena. Supermax, Hata, all that, no problem. Only Top Glove kena. So I'm very cautious about Top Glove. And if the US still, confiscate and don't let them sell their glove in US, this kind of negative news will hit the headline. So I think since the glove shares are going to move together, no matter if you buy Top Glove, you buy Riverstone, you buy Matex, or you buy Supermax, it's going to go up. It's going to go up. So you don't have to stick to Top Glove, correct or not? Make sense to you? If makes sense to you, hit the like button. Matex is not uptrend and financial health is bad, Brandon. Okay, let me address the Matex again. Okay, now Matex, the health check is based on annual reports. Okay, it's based on annual report. Now, annual report is once a year. It will compile and then they will release a report. So my health check here is based on a slower data. Okay, now, but if you look at TTM, TTM is the rolling 4 latest quarters of the numbers add together. So this will be a better representation of what is the business doing now. So you can see it is spiking up. Therefore, this data is slow. Okay, so TTM is the more recent data. Quarterly is the most sensitive. It is every quarter, every half of the year. So therefore, this is how you use the information. So if you are afraid to trade a stock because it's red here, you need to understand this is based on the last 5 years. Current year is not inside. So you are missing 4 quarters of the data points. Okay, I hope this explains, Brandon. Okay, nice. That's IA Engineering. Street Trank, another glove stock. So this is the one from Thailand that I don't understand. October, where everybody come down or this guy go up. So I will still continue to give it a miss, as stubborn as I am, because I like to trade stocks I know and I have got information on Thailand. I went to search the financial report from SGX website. Walao, it's written in Thai. Cannot even read. Also, never mind. I'm going to give it a miss anyway. Vic Plus, also COVID play, but this one is this one I have not. Okay, see, if I zoom in, right, you can also see, no. Sorry, wow, this one very parallax error. This high volume is a black candle, okay? So this is the white candle. So this one, 不认识不玩了. Fig Plus. I'm going to give you a miss. Okay, I've got Riverstone, I've got Matex, Supermax. So Fig Plus, not my cup of tea. 有吗？有吗？可以吗？有吗？不可以。有吗？Why 不可以？Myanmar is in a lockdown. You also this one related to Myanmar confirm cannot touch. Though the software very silly go and pick up the signal because they satisfy the high volume and low volume pullback. But we are smart human. We know that there's something going on in not Wilma. Myanmar. Walao, why I say Wilma? Myanmar, so we skip. Okay, so this is the list of stock tonight. We saw China Sunsine is potential. And then I use Hong Leong Asia to explain to you. So Riverstone, and then we have got, yeah, all the COVID play. So it's COVID play and also China Sunsine. Okay, I'm going to note it down so that next week we can revisit these stocks. Right, so right now I will take some stocks from you to see how to apply the strategy. Yeah, okay. I like nano firm, so we talk about nano firm a bit biased. Nano firm, because nano firm, I think a couple of weeks ago we did talk about nano firm, and my comment is don't. Here ask you to turn, so that means it has already moved up, right? So my turn is correct. My turn is correct. So nano firm, you can see very clearly. Okay, do you see BIC or not, guys? Do you see BIC or not for nano firm? I thought it's very obvious, nano firm. 你看到吗？Oh, nano firm, as you can see, this is a buyer in control. Yes. I saw some of you responding already. Very good. Thank you very much for the response. Okay, so just now, Mr. Neo was asking, hey, is this a RTS strategy? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You see, breakout with high volume, pull back on low volume. So today, come back. This was what we discussed yesterday, at the members meeting. So we are looking forward to this bounce to be successful. Let's check it out on the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart still neutral unless this turn into a big white candle. Otherwise, still neutral. Okay, still neutral. There is no obvious low volume last week. If this candle is low volume, then it's much easier. Okay, so that is for nano firm. And I saw some of you want to take a look at SPH. Now SPH 我有看到，可是我不敢。Okay, now this is the BIC we all know about, correct? This is the BIC we all know about. Also, everybody agrees that SPH has got BIC. Okay, especially this one. Okay, coming down with lower and lower volume. But if this happens in other stocks, maybe I will dare, But because of its SPH, earnings is expected to be low. It is just banging on the unlock of the shareholder value. I wanted to wait for a more significant pullback. This to me is not significant enough. I needed to test the low. It test the low means I buy lower. Then buy cheaper. Everybody likes to go shopping and buy at a discount. So similarly, going to the stock market, I like to buy things at a discount. So this is not discount to me. It is trading near the week high or the April high. So I gave it a miss. So today, although it went up, doesn't mean that it will continue. Tomorrow can still come back down. Also, I'll just wait. I'll wait for a more significant pullback for SPH. If I were to bring your attention to SIA, okay, I think SIA, I did it correctly. Okay, SIA did it correctly because I've got people asking me, hey, SIA can buy, boy. Oh, this is the long white. Then after that, it consolidated. Since this candle, it consolidated. So my question to all of you is, if the same person asks you SIA can buy or not. Now, tonight you attended this webinar. you learn about how to read the chart. So now I ask you lah, it consolidate. Do you see BIC or not? Do you see BIC or not in SIA right now? Do you see BIC or not? Right? 给个反应 No. Mr. Neo say no. Tyrant say no. Chris Tan say saw BIC. No. Chris Tan. The answer is no. Frankie, no. DT, no. Also, a lot of people say no. Okay, those who say no, you are right. There is no BIC. Now, what I see is SIC. SIC, not BIC. Yeah, Brandon Ho, SIC. Very obvious, ma. I say, look at the volume spike. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. You look up. Black candle, black candle, black candle. See or not? So therefore, yesterday during the members meeting, we were looking at this stock. Okay, we were looking at SIA. We were looking at this. That don't have BIC. So no BIC. This consolidation. If there's no BIC, we don't want to buy. Okay, we will just stand aside and wait for BIC chart to form, and then we go and trade the BIC chart. So right now, SIA don't have BIC, so I will not buy. I will not buy. So this is the how we want to see this. Like Yang Zhejiang. Yang Zhejiang is one confused stock. Wow, why do I say it's confused stock? After this long while, it starts to consolidate. It starts to consolidate up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Wow, very messy. Okay, so if you're confused by the action over here now, the good news is look at the volume. This will tell you what's going on in the stock. So this was the day where Yang Zhejiang gave everybody a big scare. Immediately, the stock responded with a long whites. Can you see? The buyers step back in. Now, can you see? This is very scary. This is very bearish. In fact, when I saw this, I was telling all the members to stand by the parachutes. Stand by the parachute. Okay. So next day, instead of coming down, it go back up there. Tell them, okay, no need to worry already. Everything is fine. Okay, everything is fine. Because the stock responded with a long white candle and with higher volume than when it's coming down. No. Higher than that means this is very significant bounce. So right now we have got 4 candles of doing nothing. So to me, Yang Zhejiang is now doing a range trade between 125 to 132, and currently buyers are still in control because the most recent high volume belong to this white candle. So unless there's another long black candle with high volume, then the sellers are in control. Otherwise, right now it is still okay to it is still neutral. I wouldn't call this bullish. It is still neutral. Okay, you go to the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, you can see that still neutral. Nothing much going on. Now, the most trickiest of them all is Japfa. The most trickiest of them all. Okay, I have many times I would have given up on this Japfa. 哇，没有想到 today 扬眉吐气，为我争光。You see, last week it has this wonderful white candle for much of the whole day, only to close like shit by 5 p.m. Close like shit by 5 p.m. Now this candle, I think everybody know, right? This is called what? Shooting star shooting star means no good, bearish coming down. Similarly, when you see this, don't need to lose sleep over it. Look at the next day. Okay, suddenly the selling never continue, volume is low. Low volume, small candle. Now this is now becoming a stopping volume already. So once you see stopping volume, okay, wait. Stopping volume, you know that you got nothing to worry about, except the stock is in new bullish because you do not see BIC. So this is just a neutral stock. And if you flip to the weekly chart yesterday, right? Okay, this one, right, wasn't so beautiful yesterday. We were staring at this. So I was telling all the members, prepare your parachutes. Okay, prepare your parachute. 没有想到 today 扬眉吐气，为我争光。It did exactly what it did over here, except this time round it closed at the day high, which means the seller purposely drives a lot of retailer out of this stock, flush them out Flush them out. You see how out is it? Okay, flush them out before today close at 94. And I think based on what we see, the action over here, very likely Japfa will soon become our next big winner. It should clear 94 this week and trend up nicely into all-time high. All-time high, no, guys, all-time high. So 值得庆祝，值得庆祝 ，all-time high 嘞，walao喂，嘿，罗宋，值得庆祝。Okay, so our anticipation for Japfa is to go all-time high, and once it go all-time high, we will then be able to use our trailing stop. Okay, trailing stop. So just be patient. Okay, just be patient. Just hang on and see what's going to happen. Earnings. Now, why Japfa? I spoke a lot on the charts, okay, but now we need to understand the fundamentals. Japfa is a food processing industry. Japfa is a company in the food processing industry. Yeah, that is the right English. Okay, and then you can see the fundamentals. It is not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. Okay, it's not the worst. And if you go to the earnings, Ling Ling, we call it Ling Ling in Cantonese. Okay, Ling Ling in Cantonese. So you go to the quarterly. Now, okay, it is growing. Okay, because of this super earnings, it dwarfs the last 3 quarters. But last 3 quarters, if you look at the number, right, it is actually growing steadily. Okay, wife material. I always tell the members, if a stock grows their earnings steadily, it's wife material. But this is because it sold one of its business to the China side. Okay, in a bit now, Japfa is a stock I follow very closely because I have the shares. I'm a shareholder, so I'm able to share a few more story, more reason, more catalyst why it's going up, so that you also get the information. Okay, so therefore I would like to apologize that some of the stock you guys ask me, right, if I don't follow the stock, I wouldn't know why the stock can go up. Okay, I wouldn't know how to interpret the chart. So trading is not that you get any stock, open a chart, I'm able to trade it. No, we need information. The more information you have, the more 窄 you are in the market. You know this stock, okay, 好股来的，它现在在回撤，回撤当中不代表有危险。So it is actually an opportunity to buy more. Okay, you can look at it this way, and also if you understand your stock that you own, that you buy, okay, when the stock market move against you, it is the earnings that will make you confident to hold the stock. Today, if you go and look at your portfolio, if you see a lot of stocks you don't understand, hey, what is this company doing? Why is it in your portfolio? And why is it red in color? You will be asking questions, should I hold or not? Should I hold or not? Correct or not? You ask this question, should I hold or not? Should I hold or not? Because it is in your portfolio is red. But if you know the fundamentals, if you know this company is a profitable company, earnings is growing, should I hold or not? Then your answer will be, oh yes, because I am looking forward to the next earnings. The company should be reporting better earnings. The share price will start to catch up with the earnings, so the price can go up. That is how you get the answer, the confidence to hold those stocks that are not performing well in your portfolio. So today, go through your portfolio and you go and check if there are stocks that you do not know why they are going up, can you hold or not? Then you probably have to go and find out. Okay, so this tool will be very simple for the file. You can type any stock over here and you can see the earnings. Okay, you can see earnings so you can make the decision. All right, so that is Japfa for you. Now, if I go to the pips table, you can see 10% is 99 cents. So we are not even near the 10%. Now, what does 10% means? 10% means that the stock, if it can make 10% of the previous quarterly earnings, okay, it is at least going to trade at 99 cents. PE wise, 4.2, cheap. Oh, very cheap. Okay, so therefore, Japfa looks good technically, looks good fundamentally, looks good in the earnings. 3 wins for Japfa. Okay, so that is Japfa for you. Now, Brian Gunn is talking about the balance sheet. Okay, so balance sheet wise, because I am not holding Japfa for the next 3 years or 5 years, I'm not even looking to hold Japfa for the next 1 year or 6 months. I am just hanging on to Japfa because of the earnings momentum that tallies with the uptrend. If the earnings momentum starts to slow down or it starts to register the lower earnings, I'm out of Japfa because the share price will come down. The share price will come down, so I'm going to be out of Japfa. So therefore, balance sheet strong or not to me is not important. I am going into growth stock. I'm going into earnings momentum. That is my play. Okay. Let me do one semiconductor stock. Okay, I have spoken about this stock many times. It's called Franken. So here I want to highlight again, out of so many semiconductor stock, Franken was the only one in February that announced stronger earnings. That means their earnings has got growth. Other companies like AEM, UMS, ISDN, either they announce flat earnings, okay, or they announce slightly lower. So therefore, Franken is my only darling that is reporting positive earnings growth, and the share price is now reflecting that growth, guys. So I hope this Franken serve as a very, very good example for all of you to remember that earnings in the company is very important in terms of stocks trading. I'm not talking about long-term investment, guys. I'm not talking about long-term investment. I'm talking about the next 3 months, the next 6 months for the next earnings. So always look out for this kind of company. Can you see even a semiconductor stock like Franken? You will see BIC. Why? Company is growing. Company is growing. So therefore, this is the type of stock you want to trade. So right here, 1.59 is the historical high, all-time high of Franken. It is like Bitcoin, all-time high. So let me see. Let me confirm. Yeah, all-time high. So no problem, guys. All-time high. So if you continue to trend higher, it will be a wonderful experience for all of us. Could be the next big win. Okay, that is for Franken. Innotech is good, according to Brian. So Innotech also study. Innotech, let's see. Innotech. Innotech, yeah, the chart is good. The chart is good. Earnings wise, I need to find out. Okay, is there a one-time gain over here? But it is a profitable company. Anything else I can see from here? Cash flow, free cash flow. You can see the spike. So therefore, as per what Brian is saying, okay, Innotech maybe also worth a second look. Also, I'm going to write this down. Innotech. Tomorrow maybe I got time. I can study further. Remember, more information, you will be more zai in the stock market. Okay. Like, let me do a summary, guys. Let me do a summary. Or why not? I do one more stock from you. One more stock. Come. Who want to draw the first blood? One more stock. Come. Who want to ask the next stock? Just one more stock. TB, Thai Beverage, already done. ISDN. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, ISDN, semiconductor related, yeah. ISDN, okay, now I start from the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart, you can see actually in the Singapore market, right, a lot of stocks over the last few weeks in March, right, pull back, okay, consolidated, pull back. Now, I like a stock that is trading sideways with decreasing volume because the pop will come. So right now, what you are looking at ISDN on a Tuesday night. That means 2 days out of the 5 days already traded. So Wednesday to Friday, you want to hope ISDN starts to trade higher, crack above 68 cents with increasing volume on the weekly chart, signify there are very strong buying momentum. So you can expect it to challenge above 70 cents. Okay, so that is on the weekly chart anticipation. You go to the daily chart, ISDN 早就 break this downtrend 拱头 line already. Okay, this downtrend 拱头 line March already broken out. So it has pulled, after it broke out, right, it pulled back and retest RTS, something what I expect Riverstone to do. Okay, just now I talked about Riverstone, right? Something what I expect Riverstone to do. RTS, and it went up. So now my question to you is, if this is the lowest point before the swing up happened, so we can ignore what happened over here because it's already over. So right here, my question to you is, do you see BIC? Do you see BIC？ 你有没有看到嘉义甲乙丙丁乙 ？Do you see BIC？ 有没有看到 BIC？ 各位乡亲父老 ，Jack say yes。just now who ask ISDN You must respond I analyze for you 嘞so you must also play along 嘛。Ada BIC yes。有啊，对啦，你有看到 BIC 就对啦。So tonight spending this 1.5 hour with me, I think it opens up some of your mind to reading the chart now. Okay, tomorrow onwards, I'm pretty sure when you open up your chart, the usual way you look at the stock will change. I have changed the way you look at chart. I think so lah. At least I think so lah. 有没有？告诉我有没有？有没有改变到你看图表的思维？有没有 ？Have or not, guys? Have you suddenly look at the chart differently with the volume and the candle? If have, right, comment yes to let me know that I have successfully brainwashed you to look at the chart in a different way. 有没有 ？Have or not? Yes, yo, yes. 来 YouTube 咧 YouTube so quiet YouTube. Yes, Jen Tan say yes. Very good. Yes. Oh, see. Okay, so this is the effect lor. Okay, Chavui not yet lah. Next week come earlier lah, Chavui. Okay, so very good. Well done, guys. I'm glad that I have helped. So now I want to do a summary. Okay, I want to do a summary for all of you. Summary 太大个了，关小一点。Okay, summary. So usually when a trader and an investor go into the stock market, these are the three questions: what to buy, when to sell. Okay, what to buy, as per what I have shared with you just now, you look out for the industry theme. Okay, which industry is this stock from? Is the industry currently at play? Okay, in play, not at play, in play. What is the catalyst that the stock can go up? Okay, so today I introduce you to one, I think I mentioned two. One is the IPO catalyst from Thai Beverage, okay, that the market is looking forward to. And we have got a precedence recently from Wilmar. So that is what we call catalyst. The other type of catalyst is like government projects, post-pandemic is also a catalyst play. And then you also have earnings. The next upcoming earnings, what is your as the anticipation? Okay, what is your anticipation of the next quarter's earnings, next earnings? So if you think it's going to report better earnings, 10% more, 20% more EPS, then this is the positive catalyst for you to buy the stock. So this is what to buy. Now next, when you come to when to buy, okay, when to buy will be the chart timing. So you want to observe BIC, buyer in control kind of chart. And then when you spot this kind of chart, you can either trade the breakout or you can buy the low. Now trade the breakout, you use the VT strategy. To buy the low, use a smarter way to buy low, okay, as per the video, right? So these are the two ways you can use to when to buy. Now, when to sell, okay, when to sell, usually I look for weakness. Okay, what weakness? Technical weakness. If I see sellers coming into the stock, then I'm ready to exit. Or if I see weakness in the earnings, that means the next quarter I expect this stock to report better earnings, but instead it report weakness and give a poor guidance. Wow, this one must bail out. Okay, this one must bail out. And then the other one is called portfolio management. Like for example, right now, right, we are in the second week of April. Now, last week I told you, okay, not last week. The last week of March, I told you window dressing. I say, okay, not January. The first week of April, second week of April, I am still confident the market can still bounce, can still go up. Coming to third, fourth, and into May, I'm not so confident anymore. So therefore, from third week onwards, right, you need to do some portfolio management. You need to rebalance. You may need to sell some winner to write your losses, or you need to liquidate your losses so that you can write your winners. So there are many types of strategy you can apply to manage your portfolio. So that is also constitute to when to sell. Okay, so this is the summary of the stock selection strategy, okay, the technique that we are talking about today. So those of you who are new, I want to introduce you to me, the voice behind tonight's seminar. My name is Yihua, Director of Charts Nexus, and I've been a private trader since 2004. I think members, you have heard this many times. You can even 编首歌来唱 already. So along the last 17 years, 17 years, I have contributed articles to the mainstream media, as you can see right here, okay, from the Chinese paper, from the English magazine, Smart Investor, but I think they're out of print already, right? So this is my experience. And before COVID-19, I was traveling around the Southeast Asia, 3 cities on the East Malaysia, 4 cities in the West Malaysia, and including Singapore, including Singapore. So total, we have got 8 locations, okay, that I went to. Every single week, I will choose a few locations to go to. So fly around, fly until gone, fly until don't know where into already, Or sometimes when I wake up in the hotel, I tell today is at which city? 开玩笑啦，开玩笑. Also, these are the picture of the seminar that we used to hold. Now, after COVID strike, okay, we now do all this online. So you can see every Tuesday I'll be doing a SGX webinar to talk about SGX stocks to all of you. And then I have got the Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday is when I talk about Bursa stocks. So therefore, every week I talk about these 2 stocks. Okay, these two exchanges. Tuesday, Singapore, Wednesday, Bursa. So feel free to come and join me. Okay, this is free for everybody to learn some basic chart reading. Okay, and if you're interested for more, then you have got the Traders Club. Now, I also lead the Traders Club in the form of mentorship. In Traders Club, we focus on what stocks to buy, and then we will follow through the trade life cycle. Now, what is trade life cycle? It means from identifying the stock to what strategy to apply for the entry, to what strategy to apply for the exits, the whole trade life cycle of a stock. So this is our Traders Club focus. So if you are interested to join the Traders Club, stay on and I will explain to you more how to get access to this Traders Club. Okay, now everybody will go through this 5-stage trader progression. A lot of people are stuck in the first 3 stages, losing money, losing a lot of time. Now, what do I mean by losing a lot of time? Now, everybody maybe only have 30 years in the stock market. If you start in your 30s, by the time you are 60s, right, you shouldn't be taking a big, you shouldn't be having such a high risk appetite anymore. Okay, you have to take care of your retirement. So therefore, the earlier you start is the better. But if you start early and yet you still get it wrong and you keep losing money, that is what I mean by losing time, losing money. So many people will get stuck in the first 3 stages. The only way to jump to the 4th stage is to adopt a working trading plan. Now, what constitutes to a trading plan? Trading plan means you have a set of rules that will tell you what stocks to buy, when to buy, and when to sell. Exactly what I shown you in the summary. Okay. Now, this is the SGX mentorship program that I offer to anyone who is interested to learn how to trade and how to invest together with me. I focus on fundamental and technical analysis. So for fundamental analysis, you will learn how to identify profitable companies, good companies, only quality companies, and then sector in play, which industry is currently in play, which is the catalyst, what is the team play of the week or the recent time. So we will focus on how to find them. And then the technical analysis is the timing, the charting. You will learn charting, multi-time frame analysis, how to spot buyer in control, smarter way to buy low, and more. That is the technical analysis. So with fundamental and technical analysis you learn from me, I will offer you mentorship, which means every single day we are going to trade together with the Traders Club community. Now, when there is a real time chart that offers a learning opportunity. Like, for example, recently, I think it's today. Today, Riverstone broke that downtrend line. If you are working, right, you will not know Riverstone broke the downtrend line. If you are in the MRT, you will not know Riverstone broke the downtrend line. So I will broadcast Riverstone broke the downtrend line to you so that you immediately point you and quickly log in and check it out and what is it about and see if you're interested to place the trade or not. Also, I will highlight these good stocks to you as and when I see it. Now, we will also come together as a club for our weekly training that always happen on a Monday. It is done through the webinar. Okay, done through the webinar. And also we have a group chat in this Facebook where we share daily market commentaries on stocks that are moving or stocks that we are tracking. So this is the whole complete mentorship program. If you're looking for something that will handhold you closely, this is it. Now I focus on earnings season method. So every February, May, August, November is where the companies are going to release earnings. So this is where we will build a portfolio of stocks going into the earnings and sell into strength. Have you heard about this before? Sell into strength. Okay, sell into strength. That's why if you do not know about these 4 months, you end up every time, how come sometimes you win, sometimes you lose? Why you lose? Because when the earnings is over, stocks will consolidate and pull back. Then you go and buy, confirm lose money lor. Correct or not? So you need to buy before the earnings is out and sell into the rally. Okay, so that is what we are focused here in. Now, prop next is one good trade I want to share with you. So this is done in 2020. Okay, 2020. So 2.6K from one good trade. Following the news, following the timing on the charts, and 2.6K. Suncorp Industry, another one good trade. Okay, so this is 2.7K from Suncorp Industry. Union Gas, 6.4K, one good trade. So we want to find these good companies with earnings, with catalysts, and then with beautiful BIC chart and buy and ride. No, I am not doing contra. I am not doing intraday trading. I am buying good company as slow as I can, and then I will ride on to the trend as long as I can. Before the weakness sets in, then I have to get out and lock in the profit. So that is how I do it. Okay, so this is the 3 good trades that I have done to show you how what is the kind of potential you're looking at. So you will also receive software and support from me. So there are 4 things to take note of. Number 1, you get access to this Facebook private page. Okay, now let me show you how does it look like. This is the Facebook private page. Once you get access, you will come to the guides for all the training, the videos training over here. Can you see? These are the video training. Now, what are the topics involved? ESP Master, 顾名思义, it means that these are all the user manual for for ESP Master. So you can come in here and read how to use it. Okay, so I 大力推荐 ESP Master Pro User Guide because inside here, right, I will show you how to configure your Telegram to alert you. Okay, so this is where you want to focus on. And the trading strategy wise, you have got video number 4, how to determine volume trigger, and you have got video 4.2, smarter way to buy low. And if you want to buy breakout, advanced breakout trading strategy. So these are the 3 trading strategy videos that you should not miss. And then you need to know how many shares to buy. So this is the video to explain to you the concept. This is very important, I must stress. This will help you control your risk and also allows you to compound your profit, okay, in the stock market. And then lastly, managing your portfolio. Okay, this is also a must view so that you understand how to manage your portfolio, how to build a portfolio of good companies going to the earnings season, and what to do. Most importantly, what to do after the earnings season. Like right now, I'm talking about May. May possible could be a selling month. So you want to protect yourself. This is the video to come and see. Okay, so that is for the Okay, that is for the Facebook private page, and you also will have access to the ESP Master Pro, the software that I was using. So inside this software, we already have the built-in strategy. So at your convenience, you can screen out the list of stocks. Just now I was showing you, right? Okay, let me just go to the list of stock lah, huh? So I was showing you these results. Okay, this result, you see, you cannot be possibly buying all the stocks here, although they trigger the strategy. So inside here, first of all, you need to look for BIC chart. Next, once you see BIC chart, next you look at the earnings. The earnings must be growing. So this is the two important combination for you to down select from a long list over here to what stocks to trade tomorrow. That is what you do every night and hunt for stock. If you can understand these two steps, I think using this software is a piece of cake for you to look for the next good trade. Okay. Now, next, communicator learning broadcast. Now, this is the example I was telling you about. Okay, let me show you. Like today, I talk about, okay, let's talk about GKE. 6 days ago. 6 days ago, GKE, interesting volume comes in. I highlight to the members. And then along the way, you have got alerts from our system to tell you the stocks that we are tracking. It has made the trading level, the VT level. Also, you can log in and take a look. If you are busy traveling, if you are a property agent, okay, you have got house visits, station at showroom. Now, in between appointment, you got time. When you receive the alert, log on to your trading platform and check out the stock. Whether the chart is something that you like, then you buy. Okay. Now, BIC chart in action. So this is the Riverstone and Medtex 1 day ago, yesterday. Okay, when it broke the trend line and then doing a RTS, I highlight to all the members so that it can help them easily focus on the stocks that fulfill the training criteria. Okay, so these are the rest of the stocks. Okay, so this is the learning broadcast that will be broadcasted to your mobile phone, guys. Okay, to your mobile phone, not to the software, to the mobile phone. So wherever you are, you will receive. Next is this Telegram alerts. Now, not only will you receive the system strategy notifications, that for example, our Trendmaster V3 strategy, let me just show it to you. Over here, live alerts. Okay, live alerts. I'm going to go to SGX. These are the list of stocks that trigger my SGX. You can see Japfa, Trendmaster V3. The software tells you. Now, if, okay, this tells you at 3:21 p.m., as Japfa is going up. So it is Daisai. Real time, 3:21 p.m. as Japfa is going up, system trigger and tell you, hey, Japfa, look at Japfa. 3:10, system was telling you, look at Fortress Mineral. 1:18, look at Thai Beverage is coming down. So this is the kind of alert you can set by yourself, okay, onto the chart. Now, just now we were talking about China. Okay, Innotech. Let's talk about Innotech. Okay, now Innotech, if I want to trade Innotech, okay, like for example, this uptrend line, right? We want the stock to hit the uptrend line and alert us. So how can we do it? You come to this bell over here, you click on trend line alerts, and then you draw the trend line, the orange line. Okay, maybe we just push it in a bit so that we can absorb this whipsaw. Okay, so trend line alert setting, expiry date, I'm going to put at 7th of May, apply. Okay, once you see this orange line, it means that the next time Innotech pulls back and cuts this orange line, it will trigger an alert to my Telegram, guys, to my Telegram. So if you have got a mobile phone, latest mobile phone, you can download your Telegram and then you set it up to link to your own ESP master. So this line, when it hits, it will only trigger a Telegram alert to your mobile phone. So how useful can it be, correct or not? If you find this one very useful and you like this feature very much, hit the like button. Okay, hit the like button. Okay, so that is for the Telegram. And through these 4 features, in the mentorship program, we are going to focus on what stock to buy, what's the entry, what's the exit, stock after stock, day after day, week after week, all the way until you get how to do it by yourself. Okay, so that is what the SGX mentorship program is all about. Okay, now this is the semiconductors trade like AEM, UMS, High P. okay, in January. So this is the profit, $11,355 from one good trading idea, semiconductor stocks. Okay, why are they up? There is a business reason. Okay, there is a catalyst. So I led the whole Traders Club group in January to focus and zoom in on semicon stock. We were rewarded $11,300 for one good trading idea. Matex, during the COVID-19 breakout back in 2020, April, May period, okay, that was the best time to pick up Matex and trade Matex, okay? So you can see I make 27,780 from one good trading idea, okay? The theme that time was COVID-19. All the glove stock, medical stocks are going up. So latch on to the trend. BIC spotted. Okay, let me show you the chart. Once I show you the chart, you will understand why I buy Matex. And you will also want to buy Matex. Okay. You tell me you don't see BIC, meh? Do you see BIC, guys? If you see BIC, hit the like button. Okay, hit the like button. If you see BIC, Matex, when it was just 20 over cent, BIC, how can you miss? Correct or not? 早知道就早点认识我，是不是这样讲？是不是这样讲？早点认识我，大家就可以一起分享这个肥猪肉，对不对？对不对？ Also, it is the opportunity is there. Is whether do you know how to recognize it or not? Okay, so now I'm going to show you some results from my fellow members. Results from my fellow members to show you that it's not only me who can do it. It is so simple. Okay, it is so simple. All you need is patience. Okay, patience, and you know what to look for. The BIC, the fundamentals. Okay, and this is where we collect our winnings. Okay, our winnings. So I started the ball rolling. Okay, 心血来潮, I started to collect on 22nd of January. So these are some of the members. Wee Kyung, and you have got who else? Karine is there. Who else? Ray Chiang Frankie Gary is sharing the news. Propnex, we also got Wee Kyung, Benny. So you see, we share our earnings here. Not to 好练, okay, but to inspire that anybody who is focused on the process will be able to find good stock like this and make money from it. All right, that is our objective. So if you're looking for a results-oriented training, this is it. Okay, now this is my current portfolio as of 8:18 p.m. I took a snapshot of my broker platform. List of stocks. Now, I won't be right in all my stocks. You can see there's one Pokai stock sitting on 1.4K paper loss. Okay, now it is more than make up by the big win in this stock, 8.2K. So what I'm trying to say is there will not be everything I'm winning. There will be mistake. There will be 看走眼, wrong stocks. So those wrong stocks, we need to keep it small. So lose small and then we win big. We win big. Okay, so overall, net profitable is more important. 13,000 up. So towards the next good trade, we move. So with this knowledge on how to trade, plus the ability to recognize the opportunities, you will be able to make money just like the rest of us. Okay, so today, if you're struggling to do it by yourself, don't scream and save. Learn, join a program to learn so that it can cut short your unnecessary losses. It can also cut short your path to the profitability. Okay, why you must learn is because it will help you shorten your journey. Immediately you jump to stage 2, jump to stage 3. Okay, now our pre-COVID seminar package, when I was moving around doing the physical seminar, booking seminar room, the package is 2,788 Sing dollars. Okay, but because of COVID, now we are doing it online. So all you need is 1,299 to learn this 1-year mentorship program together with me and the rest of the members. Right? So, I forgot to show you how we interact with each other at the Facebook. After the guides, you come to discussion. This is where we talk more every day. 13th of April, then you have got 9th of April and so on. Okay, this is the webinar, the weekly webinar. 12th of April I was doing it. Okay, so this is where the rest of the discussion happens. So if you are a newbie, you come in, right, you ask question, either myself or the senior member will jump in to help you get up to speed. All right, so this is the link to sign up. I believe my assistant has already posted on the Facebook. Okay, he should have already pinned up, so you can go there. Hey, okay, you forgot to pin up. Or pin up the sign up link so that the participant can click on the link to the sign up page. So go to the page, you sign up. So after you sign up, you will receive a welcome email. In the welcome email, there will be a procedure on how to get the ESP master, how to set up your communicator and your Facebook access. Okay, Facebook access, you need to add us as your friend first. Not chat access. You have to add my assistant. So she will be able to, you'll be able to see inside the email. So 1299. And this is the bonus. So those of, okay, I other than trading, I also collect dividends from REITs. So whenever REITs hit a very low price, I will go in and buy. The last time I did this was in January. Okay, so I just want to show it to you. So if you are a REITs lover, you will like this. Okay, we are going to discuss the REITs over at this corner. And whenever I spotted very good lobang, okay, then I will share with everybody. Hey, Maple Tree Industry, 4 weeks ago. Okay, 4 weeks ago, it's sometime in March. Okay, you can see the chart. So low leh. So low. And I highlight the yield, then you own self decide if this stock deserve a place in your long-term portfolio or not. Maybe in your CPFIS, maybe in your SRS account, or maybe if you are doing SRS account and do not invest the money, right? This is a good REITs to invest in, then you can consider. Okay, so this is the bonus for the Singapore mentorship program, because I myself collect REITs. So if I see any good REITs, we will have a discussion and I will explain to you, why this REITs company is good. Then you make your decision whether you want to buy it or not. Okay, so this is the bonus. Now, join me, learn how to do this together with me and my community. We welcome you, so you can look forward to making your next 10K, okay? Your next 10K. And for those of you who are still thinking, sitting on the fence, okay, I would like to offer you this final call of 903. This is the old price. A lot of you who are online here and joining me every week, you saw this price before. It's an old price. So before our new website is done, it's going to jump to 1299. So if you want to save this you want to save on this mentorship program fee, instead of paying 1299, pay 903. This is your last chance. Okay, your last chance. So pay attention to this. If you decide to join us tonight, join us tomorrow, this is the link to sign up. Okay, and quickly get access to it. Now the earning season is coming up, so if you still don't build a portfolio, you may be too late. You have to wait until the next one in August, or the earning season that I'm talking about. So last call, 903. If you have any question with regards to this mentorship program, please feel free to ask the question over at the Facebook comments field. Me and my assistant will be more than happy to help you. And otherwise, you can also email to us at et@chinasis.com. The links are all here. Okay, the links are all here. Okay, you can also WhatsApp to us. Hey, where's my email? Wow, Akid, you shortcut. Where's my email? Okay, so you can either email or you can WhatsApp us. So this is the link to the testimonial. This is the link to the Bursa sign up, link to the SGX sign up. Okay, so if you have any question, this is the time to raise up now so that we can help you understand the training program more in order to help you. Okay, right? Anyone want to ask the first question? Let me on some music in the background so that 一首歌的时间我们用一首歌的时间 Okay, we use 一首歌的时间 Yeah, every time I come to this 一首歌时间就 play 不出来 Hey, what happened to my... Right? If you got a question, feel free. We are all here waiting for your question. DT, what's the counter? Hey, I cannot share counter here. Tomorrow we ask at the discussion morning. How come I didn't receive the Riverstone alert? Wait, let me see. Riverstone alert. Oh, this one Riverstone alert yesterday, Jenny. So you email to ET to find out. Maybe you didn't set up your communicator. When join as member, will we always receive what shares to invest by you? Mary, I remember you. No. Okay, guys, if you are here to learn and trade together with the community, then you are at the right place. Wow. If you are here to wait for sell call, buy call from me, I don't issue buy call, sell call. So I will not be able to do that for you. Okay. So do not look for buy call, sell call, guys. Okay. Cannot, okay. So don't look for the buy call, sell call, Mary. I think I saw you last week. So your question, you receive what share? Now, every Monday in a members meeting, we are going to highlight a list of stocks, okay, that qualify our selection. So all the members will chip in, we'll go through a list of stocks together, and then we will identify the exact volume to pay attention to, the entry price, strategy, and so on. So that is on the Monday meeting. Then for the rest of the week, we are just waiting for these stocks to trigger our strategy. That is how we do it. So it is not, for example, it's not like Thai Beverage trigger. Oh, I send to you, hey, buy Thai Beverage now, or buy DBS now. Hey, nobody can do that. Seriously. You see, you think about it. If all my members buy the same stock, isn't the stock going to go up? You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, I saw a lot of programs outside call stock, call this stock up, call that stock up. Wow, you have to be careful because I lead a big group. I understand. If I call stock, it's going to cause the stock to rise up in price. So it is not possible at all. Cannot do that. So the best way is to teach you how to do it. A list of stock that qualify the selection criteria, and then everybody will decide which stock you want to trade by yourself. So this way, we do not accidentally push up the stock. So this one is very important that a lot of people need to understand. Sharat Kotari, can I convert my quarterly into annual? Sure, Sharat, all you need to do is to contact us et@chartnexus.com. Jack, Chinese New Year is over already. That one you need to wait for next year. Chinese New Year. Okay, so Mary, I hope you understand my intention here, that I am here to share the knowledge and also guide. So it's not a buy, sell, call program. It is not. Okay. 其实我很讨厌那些 buy sell call 的，乱来耶，真的 confirm push stock 的吗？哪里可以？不可以的啦，不可以So have to be careful lah who you deal with. I think very few is as honest as me. Right? Any more question? Okay, if there's no more question, I think I will stop for tonight. Thank you for your participation, guys. I hope you join me next Tuesday. Those of you who are joining me in the program, I saw some of you already signed up. The email comes in. I will see you in the program tomorrow in the Facebook group discussion. Feel free to ask questions over there. And the next meeting, club meeting, will be next Monday evening. You will receive the broadcast through the communicator. Okay, so with that, I will talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Good night.